think so. I hadn't even considered that until you mentioned it to Object 147. So,
Alright, so for any of you tuning in, I'm going to try and Spike and I are in a bit of a competition to see who has the better taste in waifu. So I'm going to try to beat him in Battleship, even though he pretty much has the advantage of he's like Ukraine getting all that intelligence from Western agencies. You know what I mean? I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, but we'll see how things turn out. Also, I think it's really funny how the prompt that has my camera working is critical mission failure. I don't even know, man. I really don't understand how Streamlabs OBS works. I'll just probably get regular OBS in the future. Alright, I am readied up, and enemy is readied up. Alright, so. What was that? Okay. How does this work now? Am I supposed to, like, click something?
you're not supposed to hit start.
I hit start. I hit ready. Where's start? Because I placed my ships. I hit ready. Yo, this can't be happening. No. Hold on, let me see if, Come on, dude, I can't be doing this to myself. Hold up. Let me click the About tab and see what it means. Okay, yeah. Okay, so... Do you have anything on your end?
Waiting for Crater to hit start.
I literally don't see start a button. Let me see. Let me just... How is there no start? Okay, ready. Cancel. What do you mean cancel? I'm sorry, I'm gonna try again because, there we go. I'm gonna... This is what happens. Alright. Um, there we go. I'm ready. Alright. Wait, now I'm waiting on you to hit start. And that works. Okay, where was the start button?
Just next, ready.
Next to what?
No, where it said cancel ready, it had start flashed up in green.
Yeah, I did not see that. At least I don't think I did. Maybe I'm just blind. Alright, I'm gonna try to think this one out. Let's go there. I missed. Okay, you missed. Let me try to remember that search pattern I saw in a YouTube video. I'll try that.
For
There's
your elite strats.
there's gotta be some sort of efficient methodology. I should try to play this like a Go board. Okay, now we even things up. Okay, so let me establish my parameters again. There we go. That works. Okay, so oh, okay, interesting. Well, I think I found your carrier. Okay, let me think. There we go. Let's try that. Nope. Oh noes. Okay, big shock in the room. This is going interesting. Now I gotta think this one out. Let's see, what's the largest area I haven't covered yet? Huh. Well, looks like this one is not for me to win. I should probably approach this analytically, but I don't really know how. It's like maybe you try to consider the areas and lengths. You sunk like, okay. I usually know how. Maybe try to consider the area. Oh, that's my voice. You must be tuning in and stream sniping now. Okay. Oh yeah, there's that. Nope, not that.
Fuck. Good go. That.
Okay, this is interesting. Let me think this one out. There's a 2-piece, a 3-piece, the 4-piece, and the 5-piece. That means there's another 3-piece left. There is one, two. It's gotta be there. Nope. I gotta think. It's a mathematics game. I gotta find the spot that rules out the most 3-pieces. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, what about that one? Nope. Okay. That's... Nope. Okay, what about... Nope. Okay, what about that one? No. This is, Oh, yep. Yep, there it is. I can see defeat. Okay, so where was your submarine?
Um, top, 4 across, 3 down.
4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Okay, let's try again then. I'll share the link. Control C. And, just to make the... What is going on in that channel? Oh, great. Of course it's him. Alright, let's go with this general chat. We got the link set up. Alright, let's do something a bit infuriating. AK. Alright, let's see how this turns out. Let me see if someone's been gathering intelligence on your behalf. There is always a yeah, of course, yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But you know what? I'll carry on. I'll carry on. I know Russian interference, man. It's there. Let's see. I want to go for the 5 piece. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can rotate it out either that way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we want to get 3. The 3s are most significant. We'll try to do it that way. Okay. Alright, let me think. Let's try that. Okay, he did it again, didn't he? He did it again. Look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like that's fair. That's fit. Like that's fair. Yeah, man. Most fair Russian interference in combat. Most fair interference. No, I'm pinning both ends of the boonie hat just for that. I'm pinning both parts of the boonie. Okay, let me think. We got 1 3-piece, but it'll be important to recognize the other pieces. So let's go for the center. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, what's the point now? Now where my ships are, and I don't. So I guess we'll just.
left.
You know, you should do an experiment. Just like you just do it blindly. You close your eyes, you just pick a random spot and see, and I'll just let you know if you win or not. Dude, I claim. What's this? This is a stolen game. Invalid electors in this game. Fake news going on, man. Okay. Invalid news. I don't know, man. This dude's just. We got foreign interference in our manly colonialist war. That's all we got. It's like, man, what happened to the EA6 Growlers? Why can't we get any of that electronic warfare aircraft? You know what I'm saying? Let's see, by typical spacing, they're not going to be too far. I need to come up with another strategy to find out where your ships would be located.
Firing randomly.
Well, I tried going with like a radial approach, but that doesn't seem to be doing too much. But I could try it again. Let me think. Let's see, where are the grids where I don't have anything? That's a grid where I don't have anything. I wonder if I could actually go for like a suicide version deployment. Where I don't know, we'll have to see how that turns out. It's all ogre now. So that means you got a 3-piece and a 2-piece left. 3-piece, we got a 2-piece or a 3-piece there. Okay, that means you got a 2-piece left somewhere. But unfortunately, this is just nothing but 2 pieces left on my map. That's mathematically speaking the most probable. So I gotta exclude all possible 2 pieces. And I think, ooh. There we go,
Hey,
hey. We're 1 for 1. We have balanced out, I don't know. Okay, now be honest with me. Were you actually just letting me win, or was this an honest game where the
honestly, I can't see shit in that, and I'm mostly just spamming that chat with memes. Well,
okay, okay,
memes, I mean your ginger dragons and a failed kamikaze.
all right. Well, that's fair. That's all right. I'll get another 1v1 going. 1v1 me Rust, bro. Control C, and then I want to go back to general. All right, so for 1 right now, let me okay, so I eked out a bare victory by placing them all on the perimeter. Going for a typical carrier battle group deployment didn't work out. I gotta think of a new approach for this one. We're going to have to go for some really smart plays here to make this one work. I am ready. Okay, okay. Oh, let me think. Now, I'm going to go for the stupidest. I don't know, I'll try to figure out a new pattern. I could either extend radially outward or radially inward. Uh-oh. There we go. Well, let's see now. If I go from this pattern, it's cutting across 2 axes at once. So, that's gotta be it. Can you imagine how much butthurt there would be if we had a way to maneuver these?
I think there's like some video game version that allowed for moving.
Yeah, but that's for liberals. We're more manly than that. Oh, I think I only got 2 of your ships. Did you just bunch yours up?
Yeah.
Well, you probably shouldn't have just confirmed that, but you know. So we can hop out the 4-door with the 44, and it was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chilling in the corridor. Your dad is
That
40.
is 44.
Man, I first when I first heard those lyrics, I actually thought it was a serious song, and I was kind of flabbergasted at how someone could make music so terrible. But now that I'm old, I realize that it's great. Okay, yeah, I lost. Okay, so let me think. Having basically them lined up in a parade just doesn't work. Having them in the perimeter, all along the perimeter does, and having a carrier battle group doesn't work. This says a lot about our society. Well, it looks like we don't have any more Russian interference, so that makes things easier too. Let me see what's going on the YouTube stream, and people can get an idea of all the compromise I got in my browser and all that stuff. Excellent connection. Wow. Huh. Oh yeah, there we go. Let me let me think. I gotta pay a lot of attention this time. Now the question is, do you want to try to distribute your risk factors, or do you want to try to concentrate them?
Hit random.
There's gotta be a way to do it properly, because I gotta go for a, I am readied up. We begin the game with a, let's try, well, let's try a centrally premeditated 4-piece. The X search pattern, I think, is probably the optimal one, but if your stuff is compromised, it's not the best. Well, no, if we develop it horizontally and vertically, it's quicker to get to the center, but or is it? Actually, let me do some quick maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it actually takes longer. Horizontal search patterns are just automatically the worst. I should have thought about this before I started with one. Of course they're the worst. It basically leaves out the vast majority of the opportunities. It's got to be a horizontal pattern, but it's got to be a diagonal pattern to start off with, and then from there we go. Dun, dun, dun. So does the United Kingdom have any sort of equivalent to Dollar Tree?
Is that like a place that sells items that are $1 only, or?
Oh, it used to be $1. Now it's $1.25.
Yeah. Well, I think there were sort of shortly after the recession, and certainly YouTuber Ashens, a lot of his early career at least was going into them and buying random bullshit and reviewing it.
I see. And in that case, is that one of the things that Brexit killed, or you still got some available?
I think a lot of them just kind of died over the years. I'm not exactly something I pay attention to, but I think a lot of them just kind of went under due to reasons, I think.
Oh, so you guys are too good to use the dollar stores? Is that it?
I mean, sure, okay, looking up, there's still like pound stretcher, but
Pound stretcher. Now that's yeah, that's pretty direct, I guess. Okay. This packet right here is at least 3 months old. No, it's way longer than 3 months old. It's like, hey, it's completely dry. Well, that answered my question. Smells faintly of alcohol product. Doesn't smell like alcohol, but doesn't smell like product either. It smells like alcohol product. Oh.
so apparently it's less a case of them dying out and just one of them basically becoming the one thing,
Hmm.
as in one company, in this case Poundland, it seems. Uh,
Ah.
Seems to be the quote unquote category killer.
I'm so glad I got this hat. It cost me $8, but I'm still happy I got it. Make me feel like Wheel Main. Wheel Main.
Ah, yes, the hat you wear makes you a hashtag real man.
It makes me realer than eating any Snowboard Tuesdays. What do this cell phone company have for me? Probably something only to encourage more spending. Okay.
Wow, what a surprise.
Alright, your carrier is left here somewhere. So let's do some quick mass analysis, right? I gotta find the five piece. So there's one there. There is one there. There's one there, and one there. And then those are just on. Hey, free classic large pizza with purchase of any pizza. And just for luck, it coincides with the whatchamacallit. It coincides with the thing I'm not allowed to talk about. Boo yeah, much very enticing. Okay, let me find the five piece. Nope. All right, what about this one? Yep, there we go. It's all ogre now.
Yes.
So, what's your opinion of the Shrek films?
I haven't seen any other than the first one in fucking years.
You
I
do
mean, I'm
know
pretty
this.
sure I only ever saw her Forever After in like the cinemas. So yeah.
You do okay. So the best one is actually the second Shrek film. The first one's okay, and the rest are trash. I would highly encourage you to watch the second Shrek film so, if you ever get the opportunity to do so.
I mean, I've seen all of them. It's just that I
You don't.
haven't seen them in literal years.
Okay, so when Shrek released in the United Kingdom, was that really a big thing, or was it just some other thing to take your kid to so they'd stop screaming for the afternoon?
Shrek came out like 2001. I don't remember that shit.
Well, your parents do. Maybe it was to get you to. I don't know. Maybe it was to get me. I
When
don't
Shrek
look.
came out, I was like 21 months old, something like that.
21 months. What's 1 plus 2? Yeah, gotcha. Okay, recreational. These are nutrition supplements. Going on record, so you don't get so you don't come after me. Doctor recommends I take them for my health conditions, all that. Okay, I'm being an honest, responsible person. All right,
I
now
mean,
to
if you want to like know what films I watched, first films I watched at like a cinema, it was like shit like The Magic Roundabout and the SpongeBob film, the first one from like 2005.
oh, I remember the first SpongeBob film.
I just remember the bit with the old turn wheel.
Yep. Okay, I gotta think about how this works. I'm going to go for the one piece, two piece. So what is the let's say what's the dining situation in the United Kingdom like? Do you have a bunch? Do you have anything analogous to the American equivalent of say IHOP or Applebee's or Ruby Tuesday, or is it real? Or is the sort of mid-scale populated by family-owned restaurants?
Well, again, it's shit like, you know, you have fish and chip shops, you have your Indians, your Chinese, then you have your larger chains, which are your McDonald's, your KFC, your Burger King, your Nando's, of course. You can eat Nando's with a mandem, as the meme went. I don't know why it was a fucking meme, but it was.
Okay, let me try to think of something else because I am curious. What is it? Why haven't you installed Day of Infamy yet?
Because it's like 10 quid.
Oh
And
yeah, you don't have it. I forgot. Remind me of that. Let me know when it's on sale. I'll buy it for you. I'm a generous mensch. I hope to be anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta update things. I'm considering to. What am I considering? Yo, today I bought like two kites and some wappas for how many? How many monies? How many monies? It was 375 monies, I think. Oh man, I was in such a huge caffeine rush. I woke up around 5:40 this morning and I just couldn't fall back asleep. So I went and made myself some peanut butter oatmeal, drank about a liter of coffee, black, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. Okay, let me try that. Nope. Chilling in the corridor. I wonder if it's reasonable for me to actually fill up an entire perimeter. Because there's like a minimum radial displacement of like 3 for the big fish. Oh no, I missed Crick. I wonder if I should actually look up strategies to play Battleship. You know what? Foreign military consulting. How, okay, strategies to play Battleship. There we go. I'm getting some foreign aid, foreign funding.
They'll just say get good in like a West Country accent.
It's how to win a battleship on WikiHow. Step 1, maximizing hits. Use parity to pick up your chances. Move away when you have two misses in the same segment. Okay, it's not really anything useful. But, it is sort of not useful either. We have found the when, though, a deer, a female deer. What is the rest of this song? My uncle used to sing that. You know, it's his exposure to the English language and fine arts. He's a very cultured man, considering he's a paper salesman, but he's also the most successful businessman in the family, so who am I to make claims? I sank your destroyer. Rut row, you took out three of mine. Rut row. This, I got some beer in time. I took out the big piece. Where's everything else? Nope. Rut row. Let's see. That's going to be 8. No? Impossible. Says Mike Hardy as Bane from Batman The Dark Knight Rises 2012 film. Alright, Spike, what would you say is your favorite film?
Uh, no fucking clue. I don't really have. Not exactly a big fan of films, really.
That's because you read books like a virgin, right?
No, I just don't like fucking sitting down and watching a whole goddamn film.
You just don't have the time for it? I have time to watch films. I've been.
I don't have the time. I just
You can't do it.
get bored
You, you,
unless it's.
so you could sit there watching something like tons of explosions and scantily clad women, and you get bored?
I mean, yeah, sometimes some.
I mean, I
I don't
respect the
know.
grind, so.
I recently, and by recently I don't mean that recently, was watching the fucking those really goddamn old Sherlock Holmes films from like '40s where he's fighting against Nazis for about a film or two.
Oh, wait, they actually had him chasing Nazis?
Well, yeah, this was sort of like during the war, and it was a form of propaganda where he's like trying to subvert a bunch of Nazi agents.
Well, yeah, but my question is like, okay, wasn't he like some 1890s figure they just suddenly decide to make a contemporary?
So it was. basically very, very cheaply made films. And one of the ways they're made cheaply was by making them contemporary, which, due to the year, coincided with World War II. So for a few films, you get like plots related to the war, but after a couple films, that kind of stops and it's more just general, but it's still, contemporary.
I see. So let me guess, he was after Soviet agents when the war was over, right?
Well, no, after that, it just becomes more uncovering various mysteries rather than, trying to help the government. Well, there's one film which is about the Romanian prince being smuggled into back to Romania from Britain.
Wait, did they just basically rip off Bram Stoker for that one?
In what way?
I mean, you smoke Romanians smuggling them from countries. Isn't that kind of consistent with the Dracula book?
Not really. I mean, he doesn't get smuggled. Well, he does smuggle in, but he does like also buy a place. Surely, I don't know. It hasn't even been that long since I fucking uh shit. What? Read Dracula.
I see. I see. All right. Well, let's not delay the inevitable. I may have the 3-2 lead now, but you're sure to win this next bout and re-establish British naval supremacy. Hold on, actually, Zoidberg has the idea here. Let me come up with like a really stupid arrangement. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun. Okay, there we go. And I gotta find out. I am ready to go. Ready to go. So, when you were a kid, did you ever watch Pokemon or anything like of the sort?
Yes, I do remember a cousin of mine like buying a DVD of one of the films and watching that, especially. But I do know I would watch like individual episodes.
I see. Oh, this is a really fiery beginning. Okay, I guess I got your carrier. I gotta minimize the 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece, 6-piece. Bunk. That is total bunk. Now, let me begin. Oh, man. Alright, so recently I came to the opinion that. What was my opinion? I forgot what I was going to say. Did I? Or did I just not even think of it and then make the preparations to release a statement that I had not considered? Oh, yes, I've reinstalled Fallout 4 and also Fallout 76 installed, but I reinstalled Fallout 4 because, quite frankly, there's a slim but non zero possibility I might be attending graduate school in the Boston area. So I'm just saying I gotta get ready for whatever happens, right? It's a Boston simulator. Also, I like power armor. I think that's just some of the coolest stuff I've ever gotten to use in a video game. I'm thinking about it. Immune to fall damage, you can get a jetpack that I usually mod to make infinite. You got heavy weapons, you got like nuclear fusion. Sounds cool. Sounds cool.
Sounds cool.
Oh boy, this is certainly very interesting. I wish I could claim I knew what I was doing, but I actually don't.
Well, it is Battleship. It's not exactly something you can just work out.
Well, there's ways of there's subtleties in it to work with. It's not pure chance. Could you imagine that like some dude in the 1800s came up with like, "Hey, we can make this game for all the enterprising young men and women," or something like that.
Well, wasn't that the first tabletop game?
Yeah, it was like something like Risk or something. It's like feminist by saying, "Hey, some of the women might be able to play this effectively. Some of them, man." Yeah, things were whack back in the day. I'm so glad I live in the future, where we certainly don't have any issues with women's rights and advancement. Right? We definitely solved all that. It's definitely not an issue today, right? right?
Modern wargaming was invented in Prussia in the early 19th century and was used as a tool for training their officers. After Prussia defeated France during the Franco-Prussian War, wargaming was widely adopted by military officers in other countries.
What if we made AI that just did everything for us? Like it predicted how people thought and all that? It'd be really wicked cool.
In what way?
Well, if we have AI that fight our wars for us, that means theoretically we could actually hasten the apocalypse.
Isn't that a fucking plot to MGS4?
See, why is it that all these people? You see, okay, you know what? Great, great. I'm already done. See, what happens is, right? Like the Japanese people come up with an idea, but it's the Chinese who make it massively profitable. Okay, so you have a three-piece left out there somewhere in the blue yonder.
Yes.
I gotta think how to rule out all the possible three pieces. I rule out that one. Nope. Nope. You know, Max Ravenclaw can write up some really terrifying stuff. Have you even... Okay, you know, this is getting annoying. Where is your last... That's your summary. Where is your cruiser? It's big question. Nope. Do by the threes. Atakatse. No, okay, so it can only be there, and it can only be there. All right.
Uh,
The drum beat. Every victory pushes back the British curtain, or the what's like the British analogy of the Iron Curtain? Equivalent
the
for the British
wooden
Empire.
wall? Is that what you mean?
The what?
The wooden wall, is that what you're referring to?
No, no, no. Like the Iron Curtain, right? That describes the Soviet Union. What describes the British Empire?
Oh, fucking hell.
No,
I
there's
don't
like
think it
this
really had anything.
in Black Ops Cold War. If you win the game as the U.S., the announcer says that like every it's like he goes in his gravelly like what every victory pushes back the Iron Curtain and something like that. And I want to find an equivalent to describe the British Empire. As I slowly but surely gain the lead, we are now 4-2. Let me think. Oh no, 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 let me think. Hold on. I gotta figure. I gotta come up with one to describe this. Let me see. Yeah. Every victory bankrupts a pie and mash shop or something like that. That's stupid, but it works. It's for some.
Yes.
Okay. When I go, actually, I am home tonight. When I need to figure out what to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to go on campus and meet up with an acquaintance and grab lunch at an overpriced Atlanta restaurant and go around and do stuff. But for the day after that, it's up in the air. I might try. I'll apply for scholarships and scholarships and what else would you say? And scholarship. No, I can't think straight, man. It's scholarships and internships. Yeah, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. That's the word of the day.
You might want to learn this word.
I look, man. I'm not an English major. I'm not a literature major. I ain't no liberal. I ain't no liberal with that stuff, man. I'm a real red-blooded American. That's what I am. With yellow skin, but you know who cares about that, right? A lot of people do. Okay, let me think how this work. Now, going by the foreign intelligence I received, you want to start in the center, then work your way out. So I'm gonna close my eyes because I was elected. I was elected to lead, not to read. So we pick that. Nope, that was a miss. Okay, we try that because I don't trust the center because if it's all in the center, you're going to what's the word? You're going to miss out effects. I'm going to go with my standard basis, the not the Queen's Gambit, the I'm so happy. Today is technically the first day of spring, and let me tell you something. I absolutely love the fact that it's not dark out at 4 p.m. Well, I mean, it still isn't, but comparatively, I enjoy daylight. It makes me feel
Okay,
nice.
that dark you?
No, of course, not compared to you there. This looks more like swimming pool water than it does